Okay.
Wait, just making sure. Is the audio there? Yes, my audio is there. Hello and welcome everybody to the ARMSNA Online Season 20 Invitational. My name is Malieve. Pronouns are they, she. Oh dear, why is it looking like that? And I have a fantabulous guest who will be joining me on the mic here and celebrating what I believe counts as like the last day of my what's it called? Debut streamathon. But yeah, we've got Aya Darling. Hello there.
Hi. Hello. Hi, guys.
Hello, Kickover's hot.
Kickover's hot. Yes. I need to preach. Oops. Forgot to preach. But hi, guys. Hello. Hi.
I hope you are all doing fantastic and you're having a wonderful time. I personally am enjoying myself. I need to get my friend code. Ah, dang it. Everybody's just, yeah, we'll just, oh wait, I can do this. We can hide that screen for a moment. Where's the capture card? Poof. Wait, no. All right, cool. We're having a sloppy start. Who likes a sloppy start? I do. There we go. But
it's okay. It happens.
My life is chaos. When is it not, though?
Oh.
We are getting nice and set up for some very excited arms. We have a lot of fantastic players here who have fought hard and long over the last few months to be the best of the best and have thus been invited to compete in a very, very exciting, very intense invitational competition.
Indeed. I am honestly so excited to see all of these players compete. It's such a treat, honestly. Like, watching is so fun. Like, watching all of these players play is so fun. But commentating, it's a different seat, honestly. It's such a different seat, but it's a great one. I honestly love it.
It adds a little bit more sauce to the ordeal. A little more investment and paying attention that needs to happen. But it's also very fun and entertaining because you got to discuss the players, and you, especially when you know them, then you got to start picking them apart, and they have to just sit there and deal with it because they're busy trying to play.
And then there's nothing they can do about it. Trust.
They can complain about it in chat, but what's gonna happen? We're not really. Our job isn't to pay attention to chat. Our job is to do some sick, wonderful commentary.
Yes, this is true.
On the note of sick, wonderful commentary, we do have a fabulous bunch of players. Could you tell me who those people that are competing today are?
Ooh, yes. Let me introduce to you all in the chat who is going to be competing. So firstly, we all know him. If you are in the community, you know him, you love him. It's Astro Ninja, the current top 1 NA player, I believe. We've got Astro Ninja. We've got Kami Gino. I believe that's how you say their name. I apologize if that is not how you pronounce your name. Then we've got the #1 ARMS fan of all time, SNG, also known as Super N Guy. We also have Mr. Table. We have another computer named Glyph. We also got Frosty. Frosty. We've got Virus, also known as The Name's Not Virus. He is also streaming his Twitch run as well. Oh, I forgot to mention, SNG and Virus are streaming as well. If you guys would like to tune into their streams, you can go ahead and do that. And last but not least, with our final competitor in this tournament, we have Water Foxy. Applause! Yay!
Hooray! Yeah, there's a lot of people here. Classics of the scene. There's a couple. I generally know everybody here who's participating. Kamajino is a relatively new, like, has been a part of the scene, but I think this is the first time reaching an invitational. So congratulations to him, as that is quite an exciting thing to kind of have pop up. It's not very common to. It takes a lot of work and effort to be able to perform well enough to make it to a place like this.
Mm-hmm. It is honestly such a treat. I love having new players. It's like my favorite thing in the world. Like looking at an ARMS tournament and then we got like new people that I've never seen before and I'm like, oh, yes! More people! More people.
Yes. So we're just waiting for things to get set up and going right now. Yeah, Kamajino talked a little bit about him. Best of luck, because he's going to be participating in this first round that we'll be broadcasting. Who he'll be up against the notorious Astro Ninja. If you've been a part of the ARMS community, you know full well who Astro Ninja is. Typically seen as the top dog, the killer wolf amongst the sheep. Astro Ninja is a very dangerous individual who has spent probably more hours playing ARMS than many, like, people in the scene combined. You can't ask me which people combined because I don't have the actual numbers and that would require me to do a lot of research. But he's definitely put in a lot of time. He's one of, if not the best. Actually, not even one of. He is the best user of Rush in the game. He understands it to such a intricate and technical range and depth that he's kind of just tough to crack.
Indeed. So little have survived Astro Ninja. The top dog. So little have survived the top dog.
But yeah, so I'm kind of eager to see how things are going to pan out here. There's a lot of interesting talent. You mentioned SNG. I'm sure a lot of the community who will be watching knows SNG, as he's kind of risen up from just through the community, becoming very much a pillar and a content creator. Makes a lot of cool modded stuff. A very strong player in general. He plays Springman, and personally, he earns one of my favorite marks because he likes the Slapamander, which is one of my personally favorite arms. Of course, amongst them, we do have Frosty, who is a head TO, major community member, runs a lot of things, runs the bi-weekly procrastination, which is the longest running competitive scene.
And let's see here. We have also a very interesting player I wanted to mention that is in the Invitational is Water Foxy. And I wanted to mention him because he is very well known within the community to use primarily Bite and Bark. And if you know Bite and Bark, he is relatively known to be the worst character in this game. However, Foxy's like, nuh-uh, no he's not. I'm gonna be up there. I'm gonna use him. I don't care what people say. I'm gonna use this character. And honestly, he performs very well with Bite and Bark. I am so astonished by his gameplay every single time I watch him play. It's like he is the master of the bark. He knows the way with Bite and Bark. And we also have Virus, relatively new, but he was here in the community previously, but he came back and was a relatively new player within the competitive side, but then started playing more and more tournaments, started getting some training, a twin tail main, rising up, up and up, and now he's here.
Indeed. He's
And
quickly become a very important member of the community. Huge respect to Virus.
indeed, honestly, I respect him a lot. I respect the hustle.
Also, before we jump too far away, hot take. I don't think Bite and Bark is the worst character, but also the other hot take. The worst character in the game can still kick your butt because, like, the worst character in the game is probably... I know people place otherwise. I'd probably say the lowest a character would go in the tier list is B. Because every
Ooh.
character can work pretty well in every situation. The only thing that can drop lower than a B are the arms, because there are some dog water arms. But if you put good arms on any character, that character is just gonna do well. You put Double Toaster on Master Mummy, it doesn't matter that he's a giant mummy. He's gonna beat you to death with giant toasters.
Yeah, he will beat you up. He will definitely beat you up. He's big and strong, mama boy.
My favorite thing about him is when you do the megawatt to grab combo, and that if you land that as Master Mummy, that takes a third of your opponent's health. That 1-2 combo is a third of anybody's health.
Yeah, that half of your meter is practically, or half of your health bar is just gone at that point. Like, it's just completely obliterated.
Correct. But yeah, who else do we got?
We've got Mr. Table here, a very well-known Twintel player. Primarily uses Twintel. I actually have never seen him use any other character in a tournament ever. I've only seen him use Twintel. I respect it. You're true to your main. That's very respectable.
Yes.
But he is mainly within tournaments, he has been mainly participating in the Sparring Stadium, which is hosted by Prince. And I really do enjoy his gameplay. He's a very aggressive Twintel player. You don't really see a lot of aggressive players with their mains as often. At least I don't.
Yeah. And full respect to maining Twintel. She is a lovely, powerful character. I know there's a lot of people who might disagree. Show it in chat. What do you think about Twintel, chat? I want to hear your thoughts. But I personally think that she is absolutely lovely, very impactful and powerful and capable. She's very good. She's very strong and very tough to beat.
I agree. She is very tough to beat. I agree. But are we missing anyone? I feel like I'm missing someone to talk about in this roster we've got here.
Scroll through the players again. Just read them out.
Let's see. We've got Astro Ninja, Kamijino. Oh, let's talk about Kamijino. That's the last one.
Last
Let's talk
but not
about
least.
him for a second. Last but not least, my apologies. Alright, so we've got Kamijino, who is relatively well known for playing Ribbon Girl, which I love to see Ribbon Girls. I've got a soft spot for Ribbon Girls, honestly. But
I thought you
not
had a
only
soft
that,
spot for
but-
Kikobra. You can't have two soft spots. That's too soft.
Hey. that's different.
That's too soft. You can't be this
That's
soft.
different.
Then if I give you head
Hey.
pats, then your head just squishes, and then it's weird. You need some firmness.
No. No. It's fine. I can have multiple. It's fine. But yeah, I've also heard a little bird told me that Kamijino surprisingly uses a singular Joy-Con with Ribbon Girl, which is very impressive.
Oh,
I
single
will give
joint?
props to
What?
that. Yeah, that's what I've heard at least. I honestly, like, I have to give props to that because my hands may be small, but those Joy-Cons are so annoying to hold and to use. Like, they are so annoying to use. But yeah, a very well-known ribbon girl.
I could at least understand it if it
too.
was like the Switch 2 Joy-Cons, but a Switch 1 Joy-Con, I are you that leads me to ask the question, are you sure you want to do this?
It's okay. They've got this. They've got this.
I'm not gonna judge. I mean, I might, but I'll just be quiet about it.
Oh, how silly, how silly. I believe we have wait. I feel like I'm missing people. Oh.
Did you introduce Aya Darling? I hear she's a really fantastic player.
Oh, who is that? They probably stink.
Yeah,
They
probably.
stink.
I hear Malieve and Aya Darling are very stinky people.
I don't know about Malieve, but Aya Darling stinks.
Nah,
Aya Darling just stinks like pee.
Nah, I think Aya's fine, but Malieve big stinky. Chat, what do you think? Again, let's hear your thoughts about some of these people. I'm pretty sure Malieve the biggest stinky. Like, stinky levels.
Nah, I think it's Aya _ Darling. I think she stinks
First
more.
to 10, who's stinkiest? If you win, you're stinkier. Well, actually, no, that makes sense because that means you're the sweatiest, and sweaty people smell.
Ew, gross.
Exactly. Wait.
That's nasty.
But the question is, does King Cobra sweat?
Can he?
If he does a lot of stuff that would make him sweat a lot.
I mean, I have no idea. I honestly wouldn't know. I
Well,
haven't gotten that deep into the Kid Cobra lore.
I have some good news for you. We don't have to think about it because Mr. Table and SNG are already and raring to go as we will be moving into our first bout at Buster Beach.
Woohoo! First match. Let's go.
You know, it's probably just going to continue to catch me off guard. I'm so used to SNG being a sole Springman, but he has learned other characters as we're seeing right now. He's got a Nade, Boomerang, Lollipop to try to contend with Mr. Table's Twintel, specifically because Twintel's Actress Aura just kind of works like a better deflect half the time. And so SNG is picking a much faster, well-rounded character to handle disadvantaged states. I think it's a really lovely pick, but I'm probably never going to remember that SNG is going to be able to pull out a Lollipop.
Yeah, he's got several pocket characters that he uses. He mainly tends to pick, from what I've seen with his pocket characters, he has Lollipop, he's got Springtron, he has... Ooh. Very nice rush from SNG. But he has Lollipop, he has a Springtron, he has Missango, he's got a Min, and then of course he got his main, which is Springman.
That's
Which
so many characters.
I believe... Honestly, I believe...
You're talking like he's a Smash player with how many ults he has.
I mean, it's the truth. I'm just speaking the truth. He's got that many pockets. It's okay. I was about to say though, I think he is going to unleash the Springman when he feels like he needs to.
Yeah.
And I don't think he needs to, at least with this next round, because he just took this game from Mr. Table with that very outstanding 270 rush.
Yeah, no, that was a very clean first game. Very well done by SNG. The Lollipop on Buster Beach definitely worked out pretty handedly. Was a solid pick, and he was rewarded quite handsomely with a nice victory, setting himself at a 1-point lead. Those points are pretty important. if I do say so myself, if you... That first win is pretty good, because that just sets you up in the lead. And then from there, like, looking at just the rhythm and flow of things, if you just play it out, they win the next one, you win the next one, they win the next one, you're likely to win on your... You'll be on the final one with your pick. Granted, the other most important round would be round 3, which... We're not quite there yet. This one's a little more easy. This one's expected to go towards the advantage player, who is currently SNG, but anything's possible. I'm bald right now. Who knows what could happen next?
Oh, I just realized your little squirrel is bald. Oh no, what happened?
Somebody shaved my hair. Don't worry, it's back.
Okay. It was blinding my eyes, sorry. Your baldness was blinding me.
Look, I'm fuzzy still. I have... It's just some of the fur.
It's okay.
It's the longer fur.
I hardly have any. I hardly have any myself. I've got like a small tuft. It's okay.
Whatever. SNG continuing to rock the nade boomerang. It is doing good work. He's been able to lock in a couple of strong confirms. The confirms he's been able to set up. Ooh! Ooh, this might hurt. No! Mr. Table, unfortunately, the way the grab works, ends up getting just thrown off to the side a little too close to the springboard, so that confirm is not true in that situation. But yeah, no, SNG has been setting up really wisely. I think one of the reasons why he picks Lollipop is because her dashes actually involve her jumping, which means that if the nade connects, it will send that damaged player higher into the air, which means the nade can actually be a rush confirm.
And also with Lola, very surprising rush from SNG. But also with Lollipop, her movement is, I would honestly say it's very outstanding. I love her movement. Watching this character, like watching people play as this character, and as you can see with the bobbing and weaving that SNG's doing, she is just all over the map, honestly. Like, look at how bouncy and bubbly Lollipop is. Oh my goodness.
She's like a balloon. She's almost like a clown.
Oh my goodness, is that true?
It might be true.
Oh my gosh, oh.
Speaking of true, SNG just barely clutched that. Mr. Table got very close there, but SNG just kind of dominating this current bout. Just demonstrating some very good tact, and is definitely demonstrating himself to be a contender in this bracket. With his rush ready, he is just going to go for a dandy, or he's just going to go for a uncharged rush confirm off of that boomerang, getting a huge amount of damage and setting tempo up for himself. Really impressive to be able to set up those kind of confirms and follow through. It requires a lot of knowledge and understanding about the back and forth.
And honestly, it seems like SNG is kind of just relaxing, just throwing those nades out of table, trying to make sure he doesn't have any advantage against him. Out comes the rush. Ooh! Dealing 300 damage. That's a lot of damage there.
It is,
but will Table be able to make the comeback?
It's going to be a tough comeback because all SNG needed was a single charge boomerang. He had a rush ready. He had a lot of options to be able to pull things through, and he's going to be able to do just that.
Very impressive stuff.
Very impressively done, yes. And that is a 2-0 lead for SNG. And while we're at it, unfortunately for Astro Ninja, I don't know if he's stuck in traffic trying to get through Spring Central, I forget what it's called. But he is not available for competition right now, and as thus has been disqualified from the winner's side. Meaning that Kamajino has officially won his first Invitational match. Everyone give him a round of applause. Woohoo!
Yay! Congratulations!
Well done,
so happy.
well earned.
Yay!
I know, he was a tough match, but somebody's got to do it. Somebody has to be at Astro Ninja, and it looks like it was Kamijino. So huge upset right there. Some raw gamer skill.
He's very impressive from Kami. Honestly, outstanding stuff.
Heading into what might be our last round here if SNG is capable of doing a clean 3-0 sweep. We are heading to DNA Lab, and Table is going in with a very hard double chakram counter pick to work around these tubes. SNG is still dancing around them, despite there being a lot less room behind those tubes, and the chakrams just like ignoring their entire existence. SNG has been doing a pretty decent job of dodging. That said, there's only so much dodging you can do when you need to have the lead, and Mr. Table currently has almost a 25%, a 30% health lead right now, as SNG is knocked to 50% health. Mr. Table currently ready with a rush, just needs to see one confirmed opportunity, but SNG is catching up as these pillars quickly fall down. Out comes the rush, it is going to be cleanly blocked. Didn't even get any damage on that pillar, which I imagine SNG's priority is right now, just to make sure that they're gone.
Ooh! Out comes the rush from Table. Oh my goodness. Just needs one more solid shot hit, and there it is! Table gets that round. I believe Table decided to pick double track because of this stage, and also just because of the way that Lola is moving along this, just the way that she is. That was such a clean grab. Oh my goodness.
That was a very clean grab.
That was such a clean grab.
Oh, so yeah, no, Lola Pop has a lot of wide movements that Chakram can be really good at catching. The downside is that double Chakram means it's going to be a little bit easier for SNG to punish with a well-timed block or just simple outboxing. The rush is deadly though, like, as Mr. Table sees a moment to press the rush button, there are so many cases where SNG is not going to be able to respond and is just going to get punished. But seeing a good moment for a shield break right there, I respect that. I like that. Not enough people go for the shield break. SNG deepening his lead by going for that shield break rush. And Mr. Table is now in critical. Has barely hurt SNG as we go to the last pillar, and it is gone. Any opportunity for the Chakrams to do their work, now completely irrelevant. It's just a long rectangular environment. We get a grab confirm. Mr. Table needs this tempo. He needs this momentum. Cannot take any explosions. Needs to find the right moment to go in for this catch. But he is losing more health. He is losing more steam. And SNG seems pretty confident to time this out for the next 15 seconds, unless Mr. Table can pull something out. And he can't.
Ooh. That little slither of the nade down to the stairs of DNA. Ooh.
Still going double chakram.
Sneaky.
I think this is a mistake. Like, double chakram won the first round, true. But one of the main reasons why it won the first round was that Mr. Table was able to take away 50% of SNG's health before Mr. Table was able to... Ooh! Caught by the nade! But yeah, he was able to take 50% of SNG's health before there was enough room for SNG to start playing. We have no environment, so it's really easy for SNG just to play and back away and skirt around the chakram the way that Table is not throwing, especially since he's doing a lot of single throws. He's not covering, he's just kind of checking one side, and he's playing a little too safely and slowly in too many of these situations. He needs to go for more of these double punches, which is really risky because if SNG blocks it, then his goose is cooked. But he has to go for these reads and catches because SNG just has so much freedom right now and so many opportunities to just dance around and stay out of harm's way. He's not showing any sign of fear. I'm not sensing any worry from this guy. We do get the grab.
Ooh.
Mr. Table with the health lead now. Table has the stronger rush as well, so if he can just bait this up, he could have probably punished that. But, he gets disarmed, takes some more damage, but he has 15 seconds. As long as he doesn't take any notable damage, this should... He needed to punch just a little bit more. Ends up making a mistake. He's got to back away. Just time things out for the last second. He gets the chakram hit as S&G is rushing to get a kill. And Table is going to secure his first point. Just barely claiming a game in this for best of 5.
Wow, that last game, those last few moments of that last game. Oh my goodness gracious, that was... I'm on the edge of my seat. This is what I love. I love having the feeling of being on the edge of my seat watching these fights. Like, it's almost always so close with these players. It's so awesome. You love to see it.
That was very fortunate. And I know this third game is always pretty important. Because in this situation, if he lost, he was going straight to the lower bracket. Where now he has a chance to bring things back. It's going to be a heck of a climb, as we've seen SNG demonstrate. He is not going to be letting this go easily. But at least Mr. Table has a fighting chance. He's going to have to keep up with SNG on his stage picks now, though.
I'm honestly surprised. SNG is content with the Lollipop here. He's gonna stick with Lola. And it seems like Table is also content with his arm choice, as he is gonna continue using double chakram. It's very interesting.
I'm still a little worried about this. He might be able to make this work, but especially on just a bigger, this is a bull. Not only can the chakrams struggle with just keeping up with SNG darting all over the place, but now there's also a verticality that the bull can ruin.
And also just the way that the bowl works, especially if Table is at the very top, I don't think there would be much of an advantage that he would be able to get a hit. Just because of the way the bowl works. I personally am not a fan of this stage.
It's a hard stage to fight on.
I agree. It is a very hard stage. Regardless if you're in the bowl or not, I have such a hard time hitting my opponent. It's honestly such a very hard stage for me to play in. And it seems like that for Table as well, because SNG has not gotten hit a singular time. Table is really trying to get at least one hit, and that's a perfect from SNG. That is crazy.
Yeah,
wow.
No, don't stop using chakrams, please. You want a chance to win, Table? You gotta put the chakrams away. This is definitely not the place to be utilizing them. SNG is just making short work of these chakrams that cannot line up in the slightest. On top of just being outboxed, he's getting pushed around. They're not able to keep up with the verticality. The nades just stole his rush, his main out, and he's just getting chipped away by arms that are better equipped at handling this stage.
Indeed. Oh, we've got a little bit of
witchcraft. It happens. There's witches in this world. We're just making sure things are good. But yeah, no, this is definitely not been. It's definitely been a very difficult matchup for Mr. Table. It just looks like we do have a little bit of complications going on, so we might have to do a redo. But
it's okay. It happens.
It happens. It's ARMS. It's the internet.
Yeah, stuff happens, but it's okay. It is a-okay.
But yeah, no, this has been, even outside of that, the chakram just seems like it really does not work.
I'm honestly surprised that Table stuck with the double chak still, even with this stage. This stage is a very complicated stage. I'm just honestly surprised he continued to stick with double chakram.
I think I imagine some of the reasoning is it's what he won with, so you kind of want to stick to your guts. But the problem is that different stages will facilitate different equipment and approaches. And you can make the chakram work on this stage, but typically if the characters I think of when we're making chakram work on this stage are like Min Min's Dragon Arm, Max Brass. Situations where the arm is massive. Because then it can kind of go around with the bowl and cover everything. If it's too small, then it's pretty easy there's a lot more room to kind of just hop over it because the arm does not have that much verticality to it.
I agree. But honestly, there's always room to try new things. And honestly, I think that's what Table has been up to, especially with the DNA Lab matches. But there's no harm in trying new sets with new characters, obviously. Or just, being a little silly. Just wanting to be a bit silly.
A little bit of experimentation, testing, and learning new things. Looking at this current round, 25 seconds in to we are actually relatively even. SNG holding a very minute lead. Mr. Table is the first to get a rush. Trying very hard to push this pressure, trying to just charge into SNG and lock him down as much as possible. It's making it really easy for SNG to kite though, as he's able to get a boomerang, kind of throw Mr. Table back, and it's just continuing to be a difficult time. A lot of pressure just kind of coming out. Table kind of struggling to keep up with things, though I feel like some of this is just circumstance. Ooh, very nice block there, keeping himself alive as he tries to go for another punish.
Honestly, it seems like SNG is definitely using that nade against Table a lot due to the actress aura. And we've got the arm change from Table. Seems like he has Chakram and Chilla this time. No more double Chakram.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's... Oh, I'm so sorry. Go on.
Oh no, you're allowed to speak too. Say what you were gonna say.
It's okay. I apologize. I just didn't mean to talk over you. I was just about to comment on SNG's gameplay, because it seems like he's just like towards Table like, get away from me. I don't want to be anywhere near you. He's like trying his very hardest to keep himself away from Table. Always putting out the nade when he can, especially when charged. He just does not want to be close to Table.
Well, I mean, that is the Lollipop game plan. And on top of that, Twintel is strongest when she has Actress Aura in front of you, because she has a lot more room to breathe and plan a punish than you do. Because she gets to slow things down, and then her attack is immediate, where yours still acts like she's like twice as far away. So you have like that half-second reaction where she gets to make you react with like nothing.
Indeed. She has a lot more reaction time, unlike any of the other characters in this game. And, we've got a possible ice chain. Ooh,
Table really wanted to just bait him into, like, taking more damage. He does just decide that he'd rather just take the grab than risk further chain. But he might be low enough. Oh, but the rush misses again. And then a nade.
Oh no!
A very unfortunate way to go out.
Oh, that nade. Yeah, nade is such a deadly arm. It's not even funny. Like, such a deadly arm. Holy moly. But congratulations to SNG. And obviously, good games from Table as well. Great stuff from both of these guys.
Indeed. Very fantastic showing. Very well done. It was an unfortunate loss for Mr. Table, but hopefully things hopefully he sticks around because there's still the lower bracket. There's plenty of opportunities and time for more rounds and more gaming. And I imagine we'll see more of him further down.
Indeed. I honestly hope we get to see more gameplay from him, or at least see him on stream again. I hope we get to see more of Table. I love Mr. Table.
He's a fantastic player.
Indeed,
Like,
I agree.
I've seen him so much for so long. He plays Twintel so well. And hopefully the next time we see him won't have any unfortunate circumstances getting in the way.
Alright, who do we have next for this upcoming match?
We have Glyph and Frosty. Oh, did we talk about Glyph before?
I do not think we have. Oopsie daisies. I'm so sorry.
He's a Kid Cobra main. How did you forget? Glyph, so for those who don't know, I'm sure most people here know very well who Glyph is. Glyph is a very, has been for the most recent history, one of the top playing Kid Cobra players. Has definitely demonstrated fantastic capabilities, and also incredible flexibility, much like Pineapple from way back in the day. He is very capable of just picking stuff and making it work. I think I remember watching him beat somebody up with double heavy arms.
Oh wow, really?
It's
Oh my
preposterous
goodness.
to me. But he made it work.
If it works, it works, honestly. If it works, it works.
I'm not gonna argue with results. The man now is out to make results, and he's gonna run them.
But
And
yeah,
actually,
as of recently, actually... Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
no, Aya, you're allowed to speak too. I run my mouth dry, and you're sitting there waiting for your turn. You're not gonna find your turn if you wait for me, cause I'm used to solo commentary. I will commentate and rant till the day I die. If you want a chance, I'm trying my best to give you those chances to speak. But if you want your chance to speak, you're just gonna have to go for it sometimes. You're just gonna have to start speaking, and I'll shut my trap. I can say what I wanted to say, later.
Oh, I don't want to be rude and talk over you. It's just a thing with me. I don't want to be rude. Oh.
Look, as somebody with a, I identify as burden anxiety, I feel you. But, something that I constantly am reminded by numerous people who are friends of me is that sometimes I'm being more of a problem by trying to not be a problem than if I just accepted that I'm just doing my thing. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of true. It's like, oh, I don't want to be a problem, and then we turn into a discussion where now we're talking about how not being a problem can cause more problems. You see the problem that we've fallen into here. It's like not a problem. Like, there's nothing bad happening. But we could be talking about how we're about to have a mirror match of two Kid Cobras. But instead, I'm explaining to you how you're not a problem. And that by trying to not be a problem, we're having a problem. Just like when I try to not be a problem. And then I become a big problem because I have a meltdown. Anyways, Sparring is the next stage we're going to. As these two open up with a Kid Cobra mirror match. Are you excited?
Yes. Kid Cobra is hot.
Kid Cobra is hot. We like some cool, slithery snake men jumping around like kangaroos.
Yep. I certainly love watching that on the daily. Trust.
How many hours a day do you watch Kid Cobra?
I gotta think about this one.
12 hours?
Counting, not counting this, but we are looking at possibly 48 hours, maybe. All day, every day. 48 hours, trust.
48
That's
hours a
24
day.
hours.
That is skill. Which hopefully we're going to be seeing from these players. As Glyph coming in with the Birch Huck Popper. Kind of going in with the Kid Cobra counter loadout. Where Frosty is coming in with the Coolerane Hydra. A default classic. And also his personal favorite combination. You do not... those are the two arms he uses. You do not see the Slamamander on that man. You just see Birchuk and Hydra. Man, does he know how to play those arms.
Yeah, he is relatively well known in tournaments to primarily use Kid Cobra's defaults. Never seen him ever, and I mean it. I've never seen this player pick anything else but these two. I've only ever seen him use Hydra and Coolerang. I honestly love the dedication to Kid Cobra. I love it.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, the interesting thing about Hydra Coolerang is it's an exceptionally high skill ceiling loadout. If you know how to play Kid Cobra well and you can be nigh untouchable, it is incredibly effective at dodging, staying out of the way, and punishing your opponent. The hard part is if your opponent gets a good read or a good setup or plays smart enough, there are so many situations where you just don't get to do what you want to do. But when you know what you're doing, like you get the right setups, you get the right plays, it is dominating how Frosty is able to play this Hydra and Coolerang.
Indeed. Honestly, his default set, Kid Cobra's, is very strong on Kid Cobra. And ooh, as you could clearly see with that comeback that Frosty had just made against Glyph, these arms are deadly. Like you said, if you're in the zone with these arms, you're in the zone. You are untouchable practically.
Nice grab from Glyph, getting some serious damage. The hard part too is the Birchuk and the Popper are very good at walling out opposing Kid Cobras, because the Popper is just a huge shotgun that launches you into the air. And that Birchuk, when you're in the air, it's just really good at tracking. It's a huge body that chases really well, so it becomes really difficult to contend with. They're both well designed to contend with Frosty's arms, which says a lot when Frosty's playing as well as he is against them.
Frosty is honestly bobbing and weaving away, trying his very hardest, and oh no! That Birchuk hit managed to slither its way to hit Frosty, and Glyph will take game 1. Oh no, I just saw the bracket. It seems like Astro Ninja is unfortunately not in the tournament.
Is he out in space again?
I think he is out in space. He's lost.
The ninja is hopping on AstroTurf right now, and unfortunately that means he's a little too far away to be able to properly compete, you know? Capiche?
Oh, that's sad. But it's okay. We still got the majority of the... majority.
You know what that
We've
means?
got everyone here.
Kamajino beat Astro so hard that he rage quit. That's how good Kamajino's Ribbon Girl is. He beat Astro Ninja so hard in that first game that Astro Ninja just ceased to exist.
Is that true? Kamijino, teach me your ways, please.
Chat, is this true? Your options are yes or definitely. Please respond.
Ooh, it seems like the Cobras are running it back on the same stage. No no differences from either or.
See,
Seems like.
there's a lore reason. Specifically player. This is Frosty's favorite stage. By and far. And something tells me that Glyph enjoys this stage enough that the two just have a mutual understanding that if they're going to play against each other, they're gonna do stage strikes, but everybody knows what's gonna happen. The stage striking is fluff. It's flavor, it's for fun. We all know that we're going to go back to sparring ring.
Honestly, coming from experience for me, most of my matches when I would play Frosty, most of the time we would head to sparring, almost all the time.
Yeah, everybody knows that Frosty loves sparring ring, and nobody's gonna argue because it's sparring ring. And it's fun to play against him on sparring ring. It's both his favorite stage, and it's a fun matchup to play against his Kid Cobra on sparring ring. So it's like, hey, Frosty, where do you want to, or hey, Frosty goes to you and it's like, hey, where do you want to go? You're gonna say sparring ring. He's gonna be like, sparring ring. And then you're both gonna just smile and nod because you're both content with the answer.
I know that there is a specific player. He doesn't like this stage. I don't think everyone likes sparring ring.
There are, of course, exceptions, but a lot of people will happily settle. I want to know the specific data to how many times Frosty has gone to sparring ring compared to any other stage. I think the answer is like, I feel like he's gone to sparring ring more than any other stage combined at this point.
There needs to be like a stat thing for that. Like, how many times you've been on a specific stage. Like, honestly, there needs to be like a stat meter for that.
Focusing on this match, we are once again at 1 apiece here as we move into this last round for set 2. Glyph taking a strong lead off of a popper rush combo, but Frosty's only about 25% in disadvantage right now, and he's quickly building up another rush. These Hydras are definitely catching Glyph off guard. We are seeing Glyph set up just a little bit enough tempo, and he's going to push ahead and is able to secure a second point. He's clutching these wins, but it is not by a mile. Or, like, it's not by a notable lead. Like, Frosty isn't too far behind in a lot of these. It's just Glyph's managing to find those little opportunities here enough. They're consistently enough to be able to carry the lead.
And those two games were so close. Both having a round, and then it's just down to the last round to complete the game. Love that. I honestly love games like that. But also, it's Kid Cobras. So, Kid Cobras are just slithering all around the arena. They just be slithering.
They do be a slithery snake.
I am honestly surprised. I was not expecting... ooh, Kid Cobra's hot. I was not expecting... Indeed, I agree. I was not expecting Glyph to play as Kid Cobra. I honestly was going to say that Glyph, just like SNG, it seems like he has his own pocket characters. From the few tournaments that I have spectated him play, he has recently been using some other characters as well. Most notably, I've seen his Dr. Coil out on the field. Honestly, I'm surprised. I was not expecting Cobra to be out within this match.
Well,
but it's okay. I'm not complaining.
Oh, of course. Definitely not. I think the reason is the same as sparring ring. It's it's like they both have fun with this. They're both having a gay old time here with their silly snakes on the silly sparring stage, doing their silly fights. I mean, Glyph isn't being very silly right now with double bird chuck. Like, that's that's probably as hard counter as you can get to the situation, especially when you're just gonna pop rush like that. But
Indeed.
they're having a silly fun time here.
Honestly, I respect it. If you're having fun on your favorite stage and you're playing your favorite character, one of your favorite characters, just go wild. Have fun. Be Kid Cobra and slither all over the map. Be evil little things.
Despite this being 2 hard counter arms going in against Frosty, he's only at a 25% health disadvantage. Okay, he's now at a 30% health disadvantage. And he can only take like 1 or 2 more hits, which are going to be a rush,
Ooh.
so he's not going to be able to live that. He does have rush advantage going into the next round, but it's kind of difficult for him to keep up, but he was doing a pretty impressive job.
He was very much trying to keep up with him as well. And it seems like, ooh, that rush, ooh, I have to say, that rush, Frosty's rush with those 2 arms are so deadly. Because once you get caught by the Hydra, it's then the Cooler Ring that comes whirling by and does extra damage.
You're just in the pain blender. It's the icy hot blender.
It's a very icy hot blender. It's so deadly. Once you're caught, you won't be able to get out. Like, it's so hard to get out of that rush if you're ever hit by it.
That said, even with that damage, Glyph in a notable lead here, gets 310 on the rush. He only needs a grab or 2 more hits. Frosty managing to land the grab. If he can get his rush out, he will be able to get the KO here. He lands the setup. He gets the follow-up with the Cooler Ring. He gets a point, but he just used 2 rushes in this round. He's going to have none coming across Glyph as he comes in with the Popper Cooler Ring. Will he stand a chance as Glyph gets the opening hit, securing himself the lightest of leads? Frosty quick to respond, getting some damage of his own, but it is still steadily pushing into Glyph's favor as his arms just power out Frosty.
Yeah, and it seems like Frosty here, ooh, he's trying his very hardest to get that damage with the Hydra, trying to really poke Glyph with it. He's doing a relatively good job with it. Just like you were saying earlier, very much catching him off guard with the Hydra pokes.
But it's just not keeping up with the Popper. Like, the Hydra does technically beat out the Popper, but the problem is just the Popper outboxes the Hydra in a lot of situations, and if the Hydra isn't necessarily fighting back against the Popper, then it's just a huge widespread shotgun that you're not dodging.
Ooh. Oof, and that last hit and the last rush encounter from Glyph will do it. 3-0. Congratulations to Glyph. And of course, GG's to Frosty. Great stuff from both of these guys. I love to see Cobras.
It's always nice to see a Kid Cobra.
Oh, I rarely see them anymore. SMH.
SMH
I hardly ever see Cobras. It's so sad. Oh, it's so sad.
This is so sad. Alexa, play Skyrim.
I'm begging you, please. All of you people need to use Kid Cobra Trust. I need to see more. I need to see more Kid Cobras. I
don't play a good Kid Cobra. I don't understand him.
It's okay. You don't need to understand him. Trust me. I will teach you. I will teach you how. I will teach you the ways of Cobra Trust. I am the Kid Cobra expert.
I don't want it. You can't make me. I'm a strong, independent squirrel.
Oh. Okay. You're missing out though, because Kid Cobra's hot.
If you love Kid Cobra so much, you should run a Kid Cobra exclusive tournament.
I could. Stop giving me ideas. Stop giving me ideas. Really I might need to talk to Frosty.
Call it the Kid Cobra is hot. Just call it Kid Cobra is hot. That's just
the Kid Cobra is hot tournament.
No, you don't even say Kid Cobra is hot tournament. It's just called Kid Cobra is hot.
It's just, hi welcome to Kid Cobra's Hot, where this tournament is only exclusively Kid Cobra.
He's hot. You ready for some hot gameplay? We got Kid Cobra.
Thank you, whoever redeemed the Kid Cobra's Hot badge. You are awesome. Kid Cobra is indeed hot.
Look at the badge jiggle around on my body. It's a big jiggly badge.
It's so awesome. If I ever do make my stills, like if I ever remake them, I need to put that on her sweater. It is awesome. But ooh, it seems like we have our next game coming up, do we?
We do.
Oh?
Just getting things set up here.
Oh? What's this? We've got Virus and Water Foxy. Ooh. I was not expecting these two. Interesting, interesting. We've got a Twin Tail versus a Bite and Bark coming up.
And from this...
Maybe? Maybe Virus might pick another character.
Maybe. From the sounds of it, we are going to be doing randoms as well, so we're just kind of going ham. They're just going to be going ham and having a silly little gay old time. It's going to be good. It's going to be pleasant. It's going to be silly. 3, 4, 5. I think those are...
Ooh. The first randoms match, I believe.
I know there's been a couple of these where they did have a lot of players would really enjoy just going randoms until like the very end.
Oh, that is definitely me.
Yeah. This bracket has actually been a change of pace where we've kind of been pretty consistent with stage striking. Though I know Water Foxy's very vibes. Very chill. I don't like the word... AI ruined the word vibe. I love that word. But now I'm like, oh, I'm talking about vibe coding now. No, I'm not.
It's okay. Take it back.
No, I'm just going to go back to chilling. It's a much radder term.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Screw AI. Take that word back.
No, I don't want it anymore. It smells. We're chilling. We're chilling. Big chilling here as we head into Mausoleum for our first game.
It seems like we indeed are watching Bite and Bark versus Twin Tail. I was, not gonna lie, I was expecting Virus to pick another character. I've seen him rock some other characters, but it seems like he's sticking true to his main along with Foxy here, using Bite and Bark. And I wanted to point out something very interesting that is on Bite and Bark's set here with Water Foxy, is he is using the Scully. I don't tend to see this arm often because this arm, even though it is a light arm, it's a very good poker. And honestly, the element is so underrated. I don't see a lot of people use poison that often. Kind of makes me sad.
I mean, it doesn't help that poison's on 3 arms exclusively. You've got the Scully, you got Scorpion or Nibbles, and then you have the Glusher. One of those...
Scorpion Nibble.
One of those is the Scully here, which is super fast, really good at poking, but also very easy to outbox because it's so light and just a single arm. One is Nibbles, the Scorpion, who... unfortunately, as much as I love the little scorpion child, is probably in contention for the worst arm. And then you have the Glusher, which is a very niche pick. That is a good counter to the right situation, but it takes a little bit to understand how it works, and it's a heavy arm. Heavy arms are hard to use well.
Indeed, honestly. It honestly, especially with the Glusher and the Blorb, they are very wacky to use. I am a huge Glusher fan, though. I love Glusher. I love the poison arms. Don't kill me. I know a lot of people in the community prefer Blorb, but I love Glusher. I would honestly eat Glushers.
Personally, I'm
They're
more
so
of a fan of
yummy.
Blusher too.
Oh, is that true?
Yes.
Almost everyone wants out from my head because I say that I like Glusher more.
Well, that's just silly.
That's insane.
Going back to the match right now, Water Foxy. Wait.
Oh.
I'm confused.
Water Foxy.
Oh! I
Water
see
Foxy
what's
got
going
down.
on! Oh, they've changed their names! Do you see how Twin
Wait a
Tail is
second.
Water Foxy and Bite and Bark is Virus?
I just realized, yes I did. Oh my goodness.
Wait,
I
unless...
feel like a fool.
Unless they
I
swap
feel like
characters? I'm pretty sure they didn't,
indeed.
but...
They did. They swapped characters, it seems. Virus is using Bite and Bark, and Water Foxy is using Twin Tail. That is... I feel like a fool.
Oh yeah, we've been had.
It's okay. Look, my big glasses, I can't see. My large glasses prevent me from seeing sometimes, even though they're large. They go over my eyes sometimes.
They're too big and swirly and silly. Water Foxy currently just at the final quarter health. Virus is just chipping away at that shield, trying to set up for some kill confirmed with the rush ready. Virus could definitely close things out if he finds a good opportunity. Foxy about to get his own rush ready, which won't KO, but it'll definitely leave a mark and potentially set up for a final blow. Out comes the safe block, though. Virus going to be able to safely hold things out. We've got 10 seconds left on the clock. Foxy needs to be able to outbox with these toasters, which is what they do, but it is not an easy thing to do against Bite and Bark, especially when we've got the bounce off Bark, bringing out the deflect and letting Virus claim the first win in this very confusing game.
Indeed. I honestly am a bit... I still feel like a fool! How did I not see this? I didn't even notice this. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, it happens.
They are being the big silly right now.
They are silly, ever so silly. I'm honestly curious to know if they are going to continue with this very mysterious switch up.
They went back to their characters. They went back to their characters.
Okay, they went back. They went back. Okay, everything is fine and normal now. They are they are their normal characters and their mains.
They're trolling hard. They're trolling hard. They're intentionally trying to confuse us, Aya.
Oh, they hate us. Oh, how could they? How could they do this to us?
Rat gets the chakram. Nice follow up with the Chilla. Gets that little bit extra damage. Virus is holding very strong this round. Has a clean 75% health lead. And this rush is going to be lethal. That's pretty close to a perfect.
That was very close. Only getting, I guess, that one little scab of damage from Water Foxy. No changes, seems. Oh, it seems like Foxy is going with double roaster.
Ooh.
I keep getting toaster and roaster confused because they just sound the same.
Well, see, the best way to tell the difference, toasters toast and roasters roast. I hope that clears things up.
It indeed helped me. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. That'll be $6.78. Virus
Really?
currently at the not too far behind, but has yet to get any notable damage. Finally lands the rush, 320 damage. Finally sets him up at the point lead and gets that pressure opportunity, but has it fade away as the roaster just blindly sears into his face. Out comes a retaliatory rush, and 310 damage sets Foxy confidently in the lead as we move into the last 40 seconds of this round. Bark keeps going down, but he's only down for a few seconds, and then he's back up, and then you have to punch him down again. That is just time that you have to spend just to like take him out, which is just slowing things that much more when you need to get damage and bring things back.
Ooh, it seems like Water Foxy is playing very defensively as he is really trying and ooh, landing that rush there.
A little?
He was being very defensive.
Indeed. But on top of that, a little over-eager spending that rush. Claimed game 2, but now he is in a perfect opportunity to just eat 340 damage to the face. And there's nothing he could do about that. He basically gave that to Virus to ensure that win happens.
Indeed. He wanted that damage to secure his win. Seems like Foxy is continuing to be very defensive here, utilizing Bark as his little trampoline there to evade and use the shockwave effect.
He is going to get his rush ready. Virus, 2/3 of the way to getting his own, just barely away from being set to be able to pop his own rush. Out comes the nice shield bait. Rush is now ready, and Virus is still just barely at the health lead. He is trying to get close enough. That freeze is going to be the opportunity to try to set things up. Out comes the rush, and there we go, 260 damage as the Foxy is set to critical health. Can't lift this grab.
Ooh. That very last grab. Very clean way to end that match, leaving Virus 2-0 Water Foxy, 2-0 Virus. Oopsies. Oh, I'm getting them mixed up again.
All you have to do is insert the mind game once, and it's there.
It's... They got me. They got me good. I'm sorry. It's... Oh... I will admit, they got me good.
It's all it really takes is the second... It's like you're playing an RPG, and there's one mimic, and they throw the mimic at you within, like, the first quarter of the game. It's like maybe the 6th or 7th chest you open, and from then on, you expect every other chest to potentially be a mimic. It doesn't matter if there are no more mimics in the game. All it takes is one. And then you're like, what if this one's a monster? What if this one's a monster? What if this one's a monster? And you're just gonna keep walking into these scary traps. Or you're gonna keep walking into things thinking there is a trap. There's no trap. It's just the people.
It's very scary. I'm scared of these two now. You have invoked a new fear in me, Water Foxy and Virus. I'm scared of both of you now.
Yeah, they've
like
given you an identity crisis. Who am I anymore? Who's who? What's happening? Is this even Ribbon Ring? Is this... No, this is Ramen Bowl. Wait!
Is this Is this Ribbon Ring? I think it might be Ribbon Ring. It's got a bit of a little bowl to it.
Chat, help. Friends, where are we? What's going on? Is that a rush? That's 270 damage. Foxy has a light health lead, but as soon as Virus sees a rush opportunity, he's gonna be able to take it out. He gets a Chakram into the knockback, gets an additional 65 damage, and that's gonna lead into the KO with one last charge Chakram. Very, very well done. Is this Snake Park? That's a snake in the middle. This might be Snake Park.
I think so. It looks relatively like a snake, and also the stage is similarly in the shape of a snake board, just upside down though. It looks.
It's like concave Snake Park. Snake board? Ow. Bravey. Foxy swapping back to double roaster. It's worked well at Buster Beach. It was just like, honestly, the biggest thing was just he popped that rush at round 2 at the end when he could have just timed things out or played patiently. And that was the reason, ultimately the reason I'd say he probably lost that set. So he can definitely make it work here, but starting things off, it is not looking super in his favor. He's having a lot harder time keeping Virus back because of this silly bull. Actually, no, I'm mistaken. Okay, the bull really helped because it just stopped that grab from the chakra.
Yeah, this is what I'm telling you. This stage is so complicated. Like, what do you mean the stage disabled my grab? That is preposterous. That is absolutely preposterous.
It's cheating.
It is indeed cheating. Oh
Go,
my
Bark,
goodness.
finish her off! Do it!
Bark, finish her! Aww.
You know what? We take
I was
those.
hoping Bark would.
Bark is so close. It's that kind of thing that can scare you too, where you're like, oh right, Bark actually does damage. And then you're like, I really need to not get bullied by Bark and the 2 other gloves that are coming my way. Out comes the rush, tries to jump out of the way, but you're in a bowl! You can't jump out of the bowl! And the roasters find their mark, and Foxy is now in a very strong position right now. Has the health lead, took some strong damage, and took away Virus's rush. It would not be it's not impossible for Virus to just get a grab confirm with the Chakram to bring things back, but Foxy has the lead, and he's gonna just abuse camera angles by bouncing off the doggo. You can't hurt Foxy when he's bouncing like that. The camera doesn't function like that.
Also, with the shockwaves, with the bounce from Bite and Bark, from Bite jumping on Bark, the shockwave also just decides to cancel all the arms coming at Bite here. I almost keep saying Bark almost all the time. That's the wrong robot. And oh my goodness, that won't kill. That was so close to killing.
We get the grab confirm. It is now possible for Virus to KO with this rush. If he does, that will be it. He will advance in the bracket as he takes Foxy out. In a matchup 3, or in a match 3-2-0.
Wow. Congratulations to Virus and GG's to Water Foxy. Great stuff from both of you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm scared of you guys. That first game really had my mind games going. Oh my gosh.
Wait. So who's Malieve here? Are you Malieve?
I think so. I've got a very long squirrel tail behind me, I think.
Am I Dendy? Hey everyone, I'm Dendy! Dendy, 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 Dendy.
Is this true? Dendy's on stream, no way!
Whoa! Chat, it's Dendy! He's here!
Wow!
The Master Mummy himself!
It's the Mummy Man himself, Dendy.
Giving them Mumford hugs. Hey, it's the Astro Slayer! The Astro Slayer?
Oh my goodness! You are right!
It's the player that destroyed Astro so bad that he rage quit.
It indeed is Kamijino, the Astro Ninja Killer. Oh
with
my
a
goodness
single
gracious.
Joy-Con.
The singular Joy-Con that took out Astro Ninja. Totally trust. Insane. That is very insane. I'm honestly jealous of Kami. You need to teach me your ways on how to beat Astro Ninja.
Is the way to beat Astro Ninja exclusively through a single Joy-Con? Is that the meta?
It might be the meta.
It might be the meta.
I think Kami is onto something. I think they found the method to truly beat Astro Ninja.
Friends, write that down. If you want to beat Astro Ninja, you gotta go single Joy-Con. It's the only way.
Indeed. Not my stream, but I command you all to write that down. Write it down now.
Do it. Your life depends on it. If you ever come across Astro Ninja, switch to single Joy-Con. It will save your life. Trust.
I agree. I agree. It seems like alongside the Astro Ninja Killer, he is going to be fighting against SNG, Super N Guy.
Dude's a legend.
So super. What's so super about that N Guy?
The Nintendo.
I wonder. Is that true?
He likes Pikmin, right? Does he like Pikmin?
I believe he does.
Yeah.
I think so, yes. He loves Pikmin, I think. But not as much as he loves ARMS.
I hear he really likes Nintendo, and especially ARMS.
Is that what the N stands for? Super Nintendo Guy?
Or it could be Nerd.
Oh my goodness. Super Nerd Guy? He's a Super Nintendo nerd. Super Nintendo Nerd Guy. I cracked the code. I figured it out.
Congratulations.
Trust. I figured it out.
Welcome,
Yay!
welcome to the club. You solved the riddle. That's how you get in the club.
Yay!
Well done. Due to technical issues, I think you scared SNG away by fiddling the riddle. So he is going to sit back for a little bit, and we are going to be moving over to Virus and Glyph.
Oh no.
Now the question
Virus
is, who
just
here is
doing
Virus and who here is Glyph?
I think Virus is the Kid Cobra main, and Glyph is the Twin Tail main.
No,
I think so.
I think Glyph is the Mechanica main.
Oh,
They are
apparently
fuck-
he's a Ribbon Girl main.
Why is
Would you
Glyph
look at
playing
that?
Ribbon Girl?
I was.
They're doing that. They're doing it again. Wait, no. Glyph's just playing Ribbon Girl. Wait. No, wait, is that Kamijino?
Is that Kamijino in disguise? Oh no. He's out to kill everyone. Oh no.
The thickened plots.
Insane. This is honestly the highlight of this tournament. We've got a lot of mind games being played here.
Glyph coming in with the Toaster Tri Blast Ribbon Girl. This is you don't see Ribbon Girl too often, but this is a very clean loadout. It allows for high mobility. You're able to get the charges really quickly, and these are arms that will not hold you down for too long, so you can land, throw out your charged hit, and go back to hopping around in the air. You get shield break potential as well. Ooh, we get a saucy grab. Did you see those jumps?
Indeed. Virus really wanted to escape that shield break, but it seems like Virus may make a comeback if he plays his cards right, especially against this very air-driven character. Oh, the shield break could have done it almost.
I don't think
was
he would have
almost
gotten
there.
a full shield break. He would have gotten really close, but it still wouldn't have been enough. But that damage probably would have helped. I can imagine he was a little cautious of Glyph going in for the punish afterwards, though. As we move into the last few seconds, Glyph just stalling things out, recognizing that as long as he doesn't get hit, he wins. All he's going to take is a straight blast. And that is going to be round one of this first set going to Glyph, setting himself up with advantage. But it's definitely far from over as Virus and readies up a rush and is set to move forward. He's got to get through these Tri-Blasts, though, which are just causing a widespread explosive burst. Really hard to perfect parry through those to get closer in, especially since Ribbon Girl could just jump over whatever you throw out.
And it seems like they're both kind of just waiting for an opportunity to launch their rushes. Glyph trying his hardest to get Virus off guard, and it seems like Virus catches Glyph off guard with his own rush. Virus is just holding out, possibly trying to get another rush of his own while also dealing more damage to Glyph.
We're throwing out a lot of greedy grabs to try to bring things back, but it's just giving a Virus a chance to build up his rush again. Despite having used the rush to get this tempo, Virus has another rush ready for the next round. Glyph did not use his at all. Did not use it defensively, did not use it aggressively. Just let himself eat damage and give Virus a chance to bring things back as we've come to the final round of this set. Glyph taking some heavy damage to open things up. That toaster immediately landing 130. Meaning that Virus has the tempo lead, and that gives the opportunity for him to close in the distance. Honestly, I'm surprised with how aggressive this fight has been going. That center platform has yet to break, which is probably what Glyph is looking for. But Virus has been doing such a fantastic job of keeping himself away from that bowl, or from that rim, so that he's not getting knocked in. And it's allowing him to play very aggressively. There's the first hit in 3 rounds.
Ooh, one more hit and the trampoline is out and about. And there it is! There's the trampoline.
The hard thing is Glyph wants us to be open in a situation where he has advantage, so he can just time things out. But because we've got such a huge lead for Virus, Glyph kind of has to play aggressively, and that means he's on the center platform with no shield option. And he's going to be taken out by Virus, who claims the first point.
Indeed, Virus was really trying to catch Glyph from those little hops that Ribbon Girl was doing there. Specifically from Glyph's Ribbon Girl. I hope it's Glyph. It might be Glyph. It might be Kamijino, who knows?
Maybe it's Dendi.
The Mummy Man? Playing Ribbon Girl?
I can't believe Dendi somehow snuck his way into the tournament.
That is insane. Are you, chat, are you guys hearing these mind games? Like, this is preposterous. Ooh, and it seems like Kami is not possessing Glyph anymore, as Astro Ninja, I believe, is possessing Glyph. Because Glyph is using Astro now with double nades.
Well, this can't
Virus.
be Astro because this is Silver Coil, and Astro never uses Silver Coil.
It's still Coil. You never know. What
mean,
if they didn't want to play into the mind games? What if Astro was like, I don't want it to be too obvious. I need to make it seem like it's not obvious. My thinking cap is on.
Your thinking cap up?
I got my thinking cap on.
Out comes a nice 150 damage grab. Glyph not too far in deficit, only needs a good hit to be able to bring things back. Virus making a good call and going double Chilla. The fun thing about Ice Arms with Dr. Coil is she can never be in a state where she can resist the freeze. Where a lot of characters, you freeze them, and if they jump, they can fall down instead. She's always in a grounded state. Which means that if you hit her with a Chilla, she is frozen, and now you gotta play ice games with her.
Honestly, it's one of the reasons why this character is so unique. I love watching Coil. It's such a treat. She's such a unique character with her movement, as well as just Coil in general. Such a unique character. I love her.
She's hard to understand until you understand her, and then she's really easy and stupidly busted.
I agree. She is not a beginner-friendly character. I will say that. She is not a beginner-friendly character.
She's not a beginner-friendly character unless she is the first character you pick and you only play her. Then she's very beginner-friendly because your brain is just working around how she functions, and now you're fine.
I need to take some notes on this. If I'm gonna start the game and only use coil, then that means I am the coil. I will become the coil.
Exactly, but unfortunately, you've already played the game, so she's not going to be that easy.
Oh, dang it. No, it's okay. I'll make a new account. Trust.
I don't think that's
work.
how this works.
No, trust me, it'll work. Trust me, it will work.
Oh! The nade self-detonation, ruining Glyph's chance for a rush. Virus just playing this out patiently, very effectively, just chipping away at Glyph's health. Doesn't even need to risk putting that center platform in danger because there's no need. He's just playing this out with double Chilla. He has the advantage, and Glyph is playing aggressively enough that it's actually Virus that's constantly backing up and trying to find space. But it's never enough pressure that Virus is actually, like, backed into a corner. This is just, like, neither are really pushing too hard on the other. Virus, understandably, because you can't really corner Dr. Coil, especially with double Chilla on Mausoleum. And Glyph, maybe he just doesn't have the confidence with Dr. Coil to really make it work.
Wow, I thought it was gonna be a draw. Wow, that was extremely close. Wow, those chip damages from Virus's rush from Glyph, that really got him that spot. Wow. I really thought it was going to be a draw.
It was just barely in Virus's control. It's not always easy to tell the health differences, and in the heat of the moment, the players too are having to think about that while they're fighting, and sometimes it's like a question of, do I just stall here? Am I in the lead? And then you find out you weren't in the health lead, and it just hurts.
Anything can happen. Like, honestly, anything can happen in this game. Ooh, Mausoleum. Again, they are just content with Mausoleum. And it seems like Glyph is also content with keeping the coil on as well.
Look, as long as you're not Resolve, you like Mausoleum.
I think they just are content with fighting in this very spooky stage. It's Dendy's stage. The Mummy Man.
Yeah, Dendy is technically here. Somewhere. I don't know where. He's somewhere here.
He's watching these games as we speak from the arena. He's in game, trust.
Just trust. Those are Dendy's giant hands at the edge of the stage.
Oh yeah, this is so true. He's spectating from that little building back there. Ooh. Seems like Glyph is heavily pressuring Virus with those nades. And also, they have not popped their rushes yet. They're both waiting for the opportunity, but it doesn't really seem like Glyph needs to, though, as he is just completely obliterating Virus with those nades.
Yeah, he has a huge lead here. Any damage on Virus will lead to a KO at this point. There's no need to press the rush. He could easily just play things out for the next 30 seconds. Maybe try to bait Virus into popping his rush. Ooh, gets the grab. Glyph is now at 25% though, so it might be a situation where he kind of needs to pop that rush just to survive. We'll have to see. I know Virus is trying to force something out. But Glyph is just punching. Virus was really hoping that Glyph was too afraid to just keep on swinging. Tried to go for the grab, and he's met with a decker to the face.
Yeah, that was an insane comeback. But unfortunately, Glyph manages to tear through Virus's grab. And oh my goodness gracious.
See,
that damage.
The scary thing about double nade coil is if you get the third one set up, that's just so much chip damage that's just present. It does so much. Try to go for it again. Glyph will be punished, takes 280 damage, but Virus is like, okay, not alive. Virus is not alive. Glyph gets his first win here.
It's okay. Virus will most likely be able to have a comeback, or Glyph will be able to bring it down to the final game. Possibly.
We've got 2
Who
ways for this
knows?
to go. The only time will tell how it's gonna end.
Indeed. Only time will tell. I wonder. Are they gonna continue going on? I wonder. They're gonna continue going on
what's
Moz.
for dinner.
I wonder what's for dinner.
I wonder. My boy.
My boy.
Heading into Spring Stadium for our 4th game. Glyph is going to stick to Dr. Koyo. Virus picking this stage, I feel like, because it might give an opportunity for Twintel to get some nice high ground to contend. And also because it's not Mausoleum, which means the center platform doesn't have a risk of breaking, which means it's safer for him to kind of advance and move around as he wants a little more effectively.
And also with the trampolines, he possibly might be able to have even height with Glyph as well. And oh my goodness, that was nasty.
The jump. You can't jump to punish a coil unless they don't remember to rise up, and Glyph did not remember to rise up there, which meant that Virus had a... That is not easy to be able to... Something you can often get away with, but if you get away with it, you run with that kind of thing.
Indeed. Seems like Virus is really trying his hardest to pressure Glyph. Trying his ever so hardest to evade those nades.
Glyph, just
I can tell
rush,
that
you have a
Virus...
shield break. He dies. He dies. You're spending too long. His shield recovered.
Ooh. Ooh,
You
my
can't.
goodness.
He can't
This
bring
is...
this back. He had his chance. He had his chance. As soon as that shield was weakened, he needed to just go for it, and Virus would either have to go for some defensive move or die. He would have needed to go for a hard punish, or he would have just fallen. Granted, now Glyph does have the advantage going into this next round, but man, that rush shield break would have tasted so good. He didn't even get the punish!
Ooh.
He got punished for it!
It's okay, be nice. Be nice. He will possibly get it one day. Be nice.
Glyph, my man! You got this! You gotta land these hits! Virus is on the note of getting these hits. Virus is playing cool and calm, does not get a rush of his own, does safely step out of the way. We do have a weakened shield on Glyph. Getting a nice 160 damage on the grab, only needs about 2 to 3 more hits to be able to close Glyph out. Out comes the rush, but that's going to be safely blocked. There was no way that was landing with how aggressive that attack was.
Yeah, oh my goodness gracious. Like, the bobbing and weaving that Virus is doing right now with Twintel, it's insane.
That could be
Ooh,
what
Virus
I
has
think.
rush.
Virus needs 2 more hits. Now he can get away with 1 more. Doesn't get the shield break. Out comes the punish rush, catching that grab.
Ooh.
Virus going in for a very quick grab attempt, but when there's a rush ready and you have no way to counter, that's gonna get punished.
Yeah, I could see what Virus is going for there. He wanted that grab to be so unexpected. He wanted to make sure he had that grab on lock, but unfortunately, Glyph was able to react with the rush.
And this round is working out significantly in Glyph's favor right now. Taking Virus to 50% health, has the rush advantage at the ready. Virus quickly just losing out on health, sees a grab up, missed. Just a clean whiff, 290 damage. We are on the verge of a perfect end.
Ooh. That is a perfect from Glyph. Wow. That is insane.
Virus on the verge of losing out on his ever so greatly desired chance of being in the winter finals. Whoever wins this next game will be in winners finals. Whoever loses will have to go through the bracket and make a climb back up. Especially with how Virus is, this would be a huge W for him. I know he is not feeling confident about himself. Not necessarily because he's a bad player or anything like that. It's just kind of like he's definitely not the player that people are thinking about. He is an underdog. And he knows this, and he feels it in his blood. So I can imagine how anxious he is right now as he is having this fight with Glyph.
I honestly believe that anyone can make it up there. Regardless of what character you play, I feel like everyone's got the potential to make it to be the updogs. Honestly. Kamijino did that. He killed Astro Ninja.
Ooh,
and you can too.
Out comes the rush.
Woo.
Glyph has to go for the defensive
Woo.
play there. Takes so much chip damage. Virus holding onto a confident lead once again. Just needs to play this patient and calm. There are still 48 seconds left. It's very possible for Glyph to bring this back. But Virus is still playing Twin Tail. We have the freeze. We've got the follow-up as the double punch comes out. Virus, match point. If he can hold still, if he can hold fast, if he can keep himself calm, remember to breathe. In, out. In, out. Slow and steady, keep your focus. As he comes in for the grab, tries to go for the counter, but Glyph was well into the action already. It was too far, too late. And Glyph ends up securing a punish, pushback, giving himself a little bit wiggle room. And Virus, taking some hefty damage, now has to try to bring things back. We get the freeze. He's just gonna go for the grab. As you saw, Glyph was like, is he? Is he? Is he? And then he just got scrapped.
Yeah, you could see him like unblock in those last few seconds there. He's like, oh, do I grab? Do I attempt to push? Nope. Just a straight grab from Virus.
That's the fun part about ice chains, is especially when you play Twin Tail. Pop the rush. Pop the rush. Yeah, let's go!
Pop the rush. Yes! Yes, that leads. Oh my goodness, below 25% health. Will Virus be able to take this last game?
Virus needs two
Glyph
hits to be able to close this out. Or an explosion! Or an explosion! Wow. Virus has made it to winners finals with a very clutch, intense victory against against Glyph.
Wow, I am shocked. That was very impressive. Oh my goodness gracious. Good stuff. Congratulations to Virus and GG's to Glyph. Wow, was not expecting that finish. That was such a brilliant finish.
What an explosive ending.
Honestly, it was very explosive. Such an explosive ending.
Yeah. Like boom. Because the nade self-detonated.
The match just ended. Like, boom.
Yeah, the nade exploded. Explosive ending. Everybody laugh. I'm funny. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for patting my ego. Thank you. I needed that. Alright, hopefully SNG's curse has been lifted so that his system is a little more stable, because I would really like to see that match come up next. It would be a really fun one to see. We haven't gotten to see Kamijino. He beat Astro up off stream.
He beat him up with personal gripes. He was like, I'm taking this win, thank you.
He quintuple perfected him off stream. Like, come on. I want to watch that.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad. I really wanted to watch that, but it's okay.
It's not
I think
okay.
Kami will tell us. No, 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 no. It's okay, because Kami will pop in and be like, yo, this is how I beat Astro Ninja. And then we're just going to be astonished and we're going to ask how he did it.
He won't answer. He never answers my calls.
Is this true?
I'm like, why won't you answer my calls? And he doesn't respond. He just leaves me on read.
Oh.
And then I cry for
okay.
like 3 years straight. Not gay, straight.
Oh. So sad. I'm sorry.
No, it's so sad. This is so sad. Alexa, play Skyrim.
Poof. I'm so excited to see the Astro Ninja Killer and then Super Nerd Nintendo guy fight on stream. I'm so excited for this match.
We might be waiting a little bit longer. It seems like we are experiencing some technical difficulties. So that means that we are going to have to take a little bit of a pauser and a break. So why don't we, here, I'll do this. We're just gonna do this and we're gonna take a quick break.
Alrighty, sounds good.
That, you know what? If we shrink that, there. Yeah, we'll be right back with more ARMS. Stay tuned.